check. All right. Good morning, everyone. We are starting. Let's make it a little bit closer. There. Morning, everyone. We're starting a little bit early today. Um, my my dog is my alarm clock, and she woke me up like an hour and a half ahead of time. So I got pretty much everything. I got my morning routine done early, so I was like, "Oh, hey, let's stream." Um, Jimmy, what's going on? Sending everyone lots of love for 2024. Yeah. Much love to you. Much love to everybody. Hopefully this year goes really well. All my friends had like really good 2024s or 2023s rather, and you know what? I don't know, but yeah, my friend got a house last year. I'm really happy for him. You know, he moved out of the hometown, which is not the business place to be, you know, but he moved out with his family, got out of the state, got a house, grown ass man now. So I'll follow in his footsteps this year, and I hope everybody here can do the same. Just level up your life this year. Malcolm, what's going on, man? Hopefully we level up our lives and get away from these donuts and cookies. You know what I'm talking about? Yo, the gym was packed this morning. I went in that bitch at like 5:45. It was packed. Malcolm, what's your work hours like these days? Knocked out the morning shift. Hold, I gotta pull up the chat because I'm tired of looking over there. I gotta pull up the chat on have my phone in front of me. I'll only be able to pull up the Twitch chat on this phone, but I was testing out multi-streaming onto adding Instagram to our multi-streaming, and I'm gonna tell you something. You have to stream vertically only. They don't even give you the option of like, you know, of landscape streaming. And I'm just like, man, you can't change the orientation and just make the viewer rotate their phone. Nope. First thing in the morning, back to morning shift. Oh, nice. Oh yeah, your salary, right? Is that so? They're just like, as long as you get your work done, you do whatever you want. I mean, they should allow you to, cause like, I I don't understand that. Like, I know that they want to push portrait for everything for some reason, but I'm like, at least give the option. You know, just have people rotate their phones if they feel like. Anyway, so I tried adding Instagram to my my multi-streaming here on, because I use Streamlabs, right? I tried to add Instagram to it, and the preview it gave me was just like, it would only show like right here. And I'm just like, that's dumb. Like, allow me to do this and then just anyway. So I have to figure out a way to because I'm trying to stream onto everything at the same time. So I have a couple spare phones, like old phones. I should be able to connect those to IG and probably hook something up here and stream it at the same time. But we'll figure that out later. speaking of which, I thought I only needed like 100 followers on TikTok because you have to have 10,000 followers on TikTok to unlock the live streaming function there. And I thought I was only at 100 to go. I checked yesterday. I still need like 200. So if anybody here is on that TikTok, there's a I'm not gonna post to TikTok. Like I don't make the kind of content that goes there. But if you want to help me out and get us to that 10K so I can add that to my multi-streaming. Sweet. So what we're gonna be working on today again is this whole month is probably just gonna be a bunch of refresher. What we're going to be working on is just the most basic human stuff. Anything involving humans, we might be doing some anatomy, we might do figure work. Definitely going to be rotating them in free space again. Just the basic stuff. I need to sharpen that again because it's been, I'm all rusty. It's really bad right now. If you were here on the stream yesterday, our first like live study session in a while, and it was really bad. I bleached my hair last night though. My roots were getting crazy. Yeah, the blonde look, it's like my natural. Do you ever do that? Like, maybe you get a haircut, or you buy some new clothes, you put it on, you're just like, oh man, this is it. This is what this just works. This just fits. That's how I am with the bleach. Because initially we were gonna go silver, like a dirty silver. But in order to do that, because my natural hair is black, we had to bleach it first. But once we bleached it, it went blonde, and I was just like, nope, we're just gonna stay right here. I mean, I shouldn't have to ask this question, but everyone here follows Inktober, right? You either follow it or you know of it. It looks like they're looking for, like they put out a post yesterday, Inktober did, about looking for artists to work with or to promote or something. I'm not exactly sure what they're it's probably one of those things where like you fill out an application. I already filled it out. You can go to their Instagram, there's a link to it. It looks like one of those things where they'll do like a project with you, and then they'll just like blast your social media. And Inktober has like millions of followers. Hey, I appreciate that. Got me on TikTok, thank you. That's one down. Got a couple more to go. Yeah. I guess if I just started posting stuff on there, I should be able to get 200 on TikTok's really not that much. So how was the first day of the year for everyone? Productive? You guys, I don't know if you have resolutions, but yeah, does anyone have New Year's resolutions? I used to be that guy where like, New Year's resolutions, you should just do it, bro. You should just do it. You don't need I used to be that guy. Look, it's whatever gets people starting on bettering themselves, I fucks with it. So whatever it is, right? So if anyone here is working on themselves, you got some New Year's resolutions or whatever, what you got going on? I don't necessarily have a resolution. It's because drawing is my job, so it's not really a New Year's resolution to draw more. It's I need to fix my job. I need to get better at my job. One thing that I'm going to be focusing a lot more on is streaming when we're out on the road. So like For anyone who's new here, I do a lot of like anime and comic book conventions, and it's really hard to stream out on them screets because mainly it's a technical thing. It's not so much that I'm too tired to do it. It's like a technical thing where it's like the internet sucks, or like I'm using my phone to take transactions, and or you know what I mean, like I can't stream on it anyway. So we're working on that. I already told you guys I got a new phone, so streaming out on the road is definitely something I'm excited to do. I have a convention this weekend in Sacramento, SAC Anime. I have an artist table there, and I will be streaming from the table. Like we're gonna test run this. I think the only possible restriction I could have will be internet connectivity. Like if the network sucks, which it can at a lot of these conventions, that will probably restrict us. But I want to stream behind the table, so you can see what it's like to sell at the table. Come here, what's going on? It's been forever, and by forever I mean that's my fault. What's going on? Jimmy says, I actually had a very bad day. Walked it out through the night, long walk through the dark in the rain, and whatever works for you. But do you feel better though? Solitude, you know? Doesn't matter what it is. Did it help you? Make you feel better? There are worse things you can do when you're in a bad mood than go for a walk, than getting some exercise. You got some exercise. Sacramento, yeah, SAC Anime. They have an anime convention. It's in the convention center downtown. Yeah, I haven't been accepted to SAC Anime in a very long time. I think it was like 2018 was the last time I was accepted for a table there. So I'm very excited. This is not Sacramento Anime, SAC Anime. They have two shows. They have a winter show, which is a little smaller, which is this weekend. And they have their flagship show in September. Their summer show, that's the big one. I'll take either one. So. Did you well? Good, good. Exercise. Exercise is like the solution to everything. You're all right. Just getting fed up a little, not being able to do much. A month of COVID. A month of COVID? Damn. How many times you got COVID now? I had surgery on your elbow. Pretty God. So you're recovering from surgery and you got COVID? Because exercise is it's the best overall thing to cure, especially like emotional issues. Man, if you ain't feeling straight in the head, man, you go for a walk. Not even like raising your heart rate kind of exercise. I'm talking about just going for like a walk, not looking at your phone, because that's the opposite of feeling good. Because I noticed, like, I've talked about this before. If I don't exercise, like I don't go to the gym for like 2 days, I feel like killing myself. I feel like that was your first bout of COVID. Oh, I've had COVID twice now. I actually got COVID. For the first time I got COVID was 2022, like June of 2022. And then my second time I got it was like a couple weeks ago, end of November. I went to New York for a convention, and I got sick as shit over there. And I found out it was COVID. Man, what's going on? It's so nice to see all the old familiar faces in the chat right now. So you guys know I'm trying to add um, every possible platform to this multi-streaming that I'm doing. So again, we're trying to add. I need about 200 people on TikTok before I unlock the live streaming ability. I have added Twitter to the live stream. So we got 4 viewers on Twitter. So I appreciate y'all hanging out there. I never use Twitter. You know, I like not hardcore, but yo, you like the hair? Yeah, we bleached it yesterday. My roots were growing out like hardcore, so just bleached it here at home. This was just one session. Like this the product we used lifted it like there are like platinum streaks, and you guys know I have like black hair. I have like there's a lot of blonde, but I have a lot of platinum streaks in here too. That was just one session. It lifted like 8-9 levels in just one session. That's crazy sauce. Still calling it Twitter. Yo, I called it X one time, and fucking Moof lost his goddamn mind on me. I can't believe you're calling it X. Only bootlickers call it X. And I was like, damn, son, it's not that serious. Like, I hate Elon. I hate him. How dare you call it? That's just for bootlickers. And I was like, but then why are you still using it? Nah, that's not important. That's not the point, though. That's not the point. Like, it was just a walk, letting your thoughts, emotions stream by. That's cool. Hey, look. We talked about this a little bit yesterday, where it's like, we've talked about this not just yesterday, many times, where it's like, especially with like artists. We'll talk about artists who are just like, I have art block. I'm not feeling good. You know, excuse me. They're more like, I'm just in a creative rut. I don't know how to, like, I can't think of anything to draw. You know, I don't feel good. I have art block. Like, no, you don't. You haven't fucking seen the sun in like 3 weeks. You know, you diet as shit. You ain't exercised. You're sitting on social media all day. You haven't learned anything new in like 6 months. You know what I mean? Like, don't blame the art. It's not the art's fault. Lazy, like, come on. Officially uninstall the app altogether on your phone. Your life has improved. Yeah, when I got my new phone, I deactivated Facebook on there. I never even downloaded X onto it. I have Instagram on there though, because I like to put up funny stories when I travel. Okay, so we have to, I forgot, since I'm sure Twitch is being extra cautious about this. So we're gonna give our guy some chonies, okay? Because even with context, you know, this is just art practice. This is what it was supposed to be for. But we ain't playing no games here, so there you go. You're positive for over 2 weeks and was still down, barely able to get up for another 2 weeks. God damn. Yeah, you know, whatever variants that they have of COVID these days, I can't imagine getting it and never having had it before. You know, like. Anyway, I hope you're feeling better. Hope you get better, because that shit is no joke. Like, for anyone who has never got COVID and you think it's like it's not all that, you. Are you using any reference right now? I have different. Um, I am using reference. I have different things pulled up in front of me. I'm not one for wanting anything. I'm pulling different things from different references. Hey, got a follow. Thank you. Switch from YouTube stream to Twitch. Thank you. I'm not gonna lie, like we're multi-platform streaming, but I mean like I prefer if everyone just hopped onto Twitch. You don't use TikTok? Yeah, you know, like X and Instagram and Facebook and like DeviantArt and ArtStation, like even if you don't really use them, at least you could copy paste stuff onto that, right? The thing about TikTok is, man, you gotta like make something for that platform. You can't just like, yo, I'm just gonna copy paste shit on there, you know. But man, if I'm not gonna lie, and we've said this many times in the past, despite how I feel about TikTok, um, shit, if you get that to pop off for you, god damn, like that reach is insane, dude. I have a friend who I've known her since like we were, you know, for like years. She made an entire career off of just one video. She was doing, she did like a hand trick. I don't know how to do it. It's like what like whatever the fuck that is. Just that one video. She built her entire life off that. She's a fucking house. Like anyway, so my point is, yeah, it could be worth your investment. the TikToks, you know. Crazy world. Oh yeah, you're in your sketchbook. What are you drawing? What do you think you're gonna be drawing? Anyway, back to that story about Moof. Yeah, that motherfucker went crazy. The chat is so, like that conversation is still somewhere on the Discord, where he was just like, oh, you fucking Elon, fucking, I hate this, but I ain't gonna stop. What? We got ads running? Hold up. What do you mean? Hold on. Did it like auto update itself? Because You didn't get any? Okay. Malcolm of all people shouldn't be getting. Wait. I don't think he's talking about ads here on stream. If anybody runs into an automated ad here on Twitch, let me know, because I turned that shit off. I thought I turned that all off because that's annoying. Like I wouldn't want to watch a stream, especially a. Oh, we're talking about TikTok ads. All right. Yeah. Yeah, she got sent like a gaming chair, and then eventually it was just like got invited and flown out to go watch. It was crazy. I remember like just seeing her progress over the course of like just like a year. Like this is insane. And then sometimes I'm wondering, I'm like, man, so from the business standpoint of the the sponsors, the advertisers, does it really bring them that much revenue? You know, like it's fast. I'm like, how does it bring in this much revenue to you when this person like? However it is the internet works. And my wife and I refer to it as internet money. Like when I stream, like in my peak, at my peak, I was making like a couple $100 on Twitch a month, right? And I would sit here and just be like, I don't even get it. I don't get it. Like other than you guys subbing, which is actually very helpful, but like it didn't equate, the amount of subs I was getting didn't equate to how much I was making here on Twitch. And I'll just talk to my wife. I'm like, yeah, I'm making internet money. I have no idea how the fuck this works, but like, it's like I've always thought about that for 90%, 95% of ads on TV websites. How many people actually buy your product, services, and makes those advertising costs worth it? But it must, because yeah, I mean, and it's been, running on TV for fucking decades, right? So yeah, I mean, like, I know it works. I'm just saying I don't understand how it. Well, I don't understand a lot of stuff. just realized you guys have never seen my office, right? I had a conversation with a wife not too long ago, because we always knew that I was gonna come back to streaming when shit settled down. And she was just like, "Have you ever done an office tour?" I'm like, "No, they know what it is." And I was like, "Wait a minute, well they don't." Never seen my office. Because I move my camera, I move my face cam around a lot when every time we adjust the stream. So I always just figured you guys like were able to like construct it in your head. Anyway, my point is, you guys know that one of the walls I have in my office is just a bunch of, I look like a serial killer. Like it's just a bunch of printed out pages of references and stuff. Like the wall in front of me, there's just a bunch of like naked people and like spooky skeletons. That reminds me of this fucking Family Guy joke. It was Peter went to the doctor and he got an X-ray. I think he was worried about cancer or something, so he went to get an X-ray, and then the Dr. Hartman came back. He's just like, "I have some bad news. The X-ray came back, and I have some bad news for you. Looks like you have a spooky skeleton man inside of you." I'll take a picture of the wall and put it up in the Discord right now. And if you're not part of the Discord, I dropped the link there. There's a way to add Discord to the multi-streaming as well. So I'm trying to figure that out. Once I figure that out, I'm just going to try and stream on every. Yeah, and if I get bored of an image, or I feel like I'm not really using it, I'll take it down and replace it with something else. It's just one of those like out of sight, out of mind kind of thing. So you do the opposite of that. Yeah, especially like if I put something up there, like it's taking, I only have so much real estate there, right? If it's something I find I'm not really utilizing, then it doesn't really have a place there. I remember, I can't, I think it was Tim, who's not here right now. He told me that streaming on Reddit is the business. That's the shit right there. Problem is my Reddit account, the only Reddit account that I have is like the one that I've been using for years. It's not actually my art account. It's like under a different name. So if I made a new account for work on there, like it has zero karma. That sucks. Yeah, I never thought about Reddit as a streaming platform, but like apparently it pops off there. Like I think I've watched musicians um like play on there, and they get a lot. There's like a lot of eyeballs there. Um, there was something with voice chat. Voice chat. This person. This is nice. Chill. Warm, getting warmed up, so that later I can work on my commissions, all my overdue commissions. Want to know something exciting that I'm doing today after the stream? Going to the pet store. Gotta get a new fish. That's that exciting adult life. Yeah, my fish tank is like so self-sustaining these days. God, what am I doing? No, I don't have a name prepared for the fish. I gotta get the fish first. I never thought about this, but when you people who have kids, right? So like, okay, so you pick out the name that you want to give your kid, right? Before you've seen them. What if for some reason like let's say you have a name picked out and the kid's born and you look at you're like, I don't know, that name just doesn't fit. Like it just doesn't work with this kid. Does anyone ever do that, or are they just like, nah, we got it picked out. We already have stuff printed. We can't just not print it. Like we can't. Yeah, exactly. Like, all right, so we're gonna name our kid Mark. Because my parents initially were gonna name me Doug, but I swear to God, they're gonna name me Doug, right? Fucking. But like last minute, they changed it to Chris because they said like I just didn't look like a Doug. Real talk though, that'd have been dope if I got Doug. That's cool. I'm excited about this weekend. I have a my first convention of my first anime convention of the year. I'll have an artist table at SAC Anime in Sacramento, California this weekend. Hold on, my wife's texting. Okay, hold on. Yeah, okay. All right. Give me like a minute. You know what's funny about a minute? You could fit an ad in that minute. Okay, we've returned. Mic on? Okay. Do people get programmed by the name? Does it have some quality? You know what? I absolutely believe that your name plays a big part in how your life turns out. 100%. 100%. Because people just, I mean, people treat you differently based on your name. They do. And the way people treat you throughout your life molds how you act, you know? I see I'm warmed up now. Slightly. Random gamer, what's going on? Welcome everybody. Appreciate everyone for hanging out, tuning in. What's on everybody's agenda today? What y'all got going on? So today, for me, I got this stream. I have 2 commissions. I gotta work on. One for sure has to get done. The other one I can kind of just get started. Just need to send the client something today. And then I have Patreon cards that I have to do. And then I'm gonna go to the fish store or the pet store and get fish. A fish, singular. So I don't know if we have any. I mean, I assume they're looking for traditional artists, but I don't know if we have any traditional artists here. But I'm sure everybody here knows of or follows Inktober, right? So, if you do, they put out some kind of feeler. There's a link to it on their Instagram, Inktober. They're looking for artists to like promote. So I'm assuming that it's just kind of like a collaborative thing. So if you're a traditional artist, you want to take advantage of, excuse me, not take advantage. You want to collaborate with the Inktober people, you should totally do it, or you should totally apply. I don't know if anyone here is on. Again, we talk about a lot about art business. Um, I don't know if anyone here is on LinkedIn, but I saw that Riot is looking for splash artists. Not really my cup of tea, but if anyone here is dabbles in that, they're looking for an intern level artist. So I don't know. I think that's a good opportunity. Okay, I'm kind of getting my groove back a little bit. Coming back to me. Oh, thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. in like 2 weeks. So this weekend I have a convention an anime convention in Sacramento. I have an artist table there. Easy, just down the road, in and out operation. Set up on Friday, leave on Sunday night. Not a big deal. 2 weeks after that. 2 weeks after that. I don't know if you guys know what MagFest is. MagFest, right? Big old gaming event in Maryland. That show's 4 days, 24-hour marketplace, which means I could stay at my artist table for 4 days straight. 4 days straight. So I'm so fortunate that I'm room splitting with some people who are staying at the actual hotel that the convention is being held at. So I could just run upstairs, go to sleep for like 2 hours, come back down. So it's gonna be like a 4-day gauntlet. Dude, it's gonna be crazy. I'm gonna try to beat my Anime Expo numbers. That's 4 days, man. That, just by quantity of hours, just by the quantity of hours at that show, should be able to do some savage numbers. Last time I did that show, I believe it was January 2020. It was right before everything shut down, right? And bro, I was on that floor for like 17, 18 hours a day, like for like 4 days. It was dope. Yo, Ethanol, thank you for the follow. I appreciate that. Hey, what's going on? Yeah, actually, we started a little early today. My dog woke me up early, so I finished everything early. So let's just kick up the stream. I was gonna wait to get to the normal time, 11 a.m. my time, but oh, is it? Okay. Okay. Hold on. I'm still playing with my settings because hold on. How about that? Yeah, because I haven't streamed in a while and I moved some stuff around. Oh, that's right. You know what it is? I moved my mic arm over from where it normally is. So I have to change like the gain and everything for my... Okay, well, I'm sure that's a little bit better because I cranked that gain knob up like hella far. So that's probably better. I guess I'll move the mic up a little bit where it's mounted next stream. Well, you know what? Listening back on the yesterday's stream, it was a little low. That's why I've been like making out with the mic, because I didn't want to mess with the gain knob anymore because I was afraid it's gonna get all like, you know, like too noisy. But anyway, thanks for the heads up. Well, anytime I take a break from streaming and come back, there's always some settings adjustments we have to do. So anytime you guys catch something like that, please let me know. That way we can slowly adjust everything, because we had it perfect for a while, right? So anytime you guys got some, you gotta let me know so I can fix it. Better on Twitch? Okay. Yeah, I know I'm multi-streaming, and ultimately I'd prefer if everyone was just watching me on Twitch. It just makes things easier. Plus, Twitch is the only one that has TwitchCon, where I could... YouTube has a con, right? Is that what VidCon is? Is that a YouTube convention? I mean, one would think I would know this stuff. But thinking, that's your first problem right there. Unless you restream all of your multi-streams, you only see the Twitch channel. Well, Streamlabs, if you have the paid version of Streamlabs, which I do, you can it broadcasts to everything, and it consolidates the chat from all the places. So like, I don't know who here is familiar with like the paid version of Streamlabs. Yeah, Restream is free. Yeah, but like Streamlabs is way more stable. It's easier to manage everything on Streamlabs too. Now, it's been a few years since I've used Restream, but I didn't like it. It was like really clunky. But the paid version of and I think what I'm paying is like $150 a year or something for this version of Streamlabs, which is that's like nothing, honestly. Like, especially if this is my job, so I'm surprised they could I mean, I hope they don't, but they could charge a lot for that, and people would still do it. Yeah, but it's been a few years since I've touched Restream, so I'm sure that they've upgraded their stuff. Yeah, in regards to Streamlabs, I know a lot of people don't like it, for various reasons, but the reason that I've seen the most, that the reason why people don't like Streamlabs is the resources it uses. I haven't checked my resource manager or anything like, but apparently like a lot of people who play like high-end games, you know, Streamlabs tends to drain a lot from their computer, or like, you know, people who are streaming their art, like maybe they don't have a powerful computer, but I don't know, I don't have a problem with it. You're like Kim Jong-gi mode with your. I appreciate that. I always appreciate anytime somebody puts our two names together. That's very flattering. Thank you. Weird flex. Why? What did I say? I don't remember what I said. Well, no, I built my, because you know the masterworks that we do, the digital projects, they're fucking huge. They're like 12,000 by 18,000. And so I had built a compute. When I built this computer, I maxed it out so that I could work on those projects, so they don't crash. And I think through what I did prepping to be able to work in like Photoshop and Clip Studio Paint, it like pre-future proof my computer so that I could stream or use Streamlabs so I don't have any issues. So the most of the complaints I've heard about Streamlabs is that it's resource heavy. And maybe it is, but I don't play any games while I stream, so I could imagine playing like a high-end game and then like having Google Chrome open, which I don't even use Google Chrome. I use Firefox because it's less, I think it's cleaner, but apparently it's less resource heavy as well. Anyway, computer shit, nerd shit. Do you remember how much RAM it takes to run the Pokemon drawing? Like my graphics card? Oh, it's nothing amazing. I think you can control rig and you'll see my setup. I think it's a 1660. Hold on. You control rig and you'll see. Actually, I need to check for myself. I don't remember. Oh, I wouldn't call you a clown. I wrote the bio and I still don't remember that it's in there. Like, is it in? Oh, okay. Yes, swag, cool. Oh, you know what the fuck? My in my PC parts picker, my lineup, I don't see my graphics card on there. Did I not put it on there? Anyway, when it comes to working in digital art pieces, especially Photoshop, no, especially Clip Studio Paint. You think Photoshop is resource heavy? Fucking Clip Studio Paint will murder your machine. Really all you need to do those things is a bunch of RAM. If you have a bunch of RAM, you'll be fine. That's honestly all it is. Oh, there it is. It's the 1660. Okay. Yeah, so it's nothing amazing. It gets the job done though. But you know, that's because I'm not putting any other load on my computer while I stream. Like, I got music playing. That's it. Like, can you imagine playing a crazy game at like well, Twitch only supports 60 FPS, but let's say you have graphics maxed out and everything. Anyway, the upside of being an artist, you don't gotta worry about that shit. You know, we're streaming at 24 frames per second. You don't even notice it. If we were playing a game, it'd be like stop motion. There's a technical art. Uncheck the autosave from Clip Studio Paint and added some RAM because the software was a bit too heavy on your PC. It was a game changer. There you go. Yeah, you could turn off autosave, shorten the history. You know how it keeps track of all the stuff that you do. Anytime you do a motion, it keeps a history of it. Shorten the amount of that. Have your working files on a really good preferably like a fucking M2, but like whatever drive you got, you know, any kind of SSD will be good, but like, you know, just doing those little things will speed up being able to work on your digital art files. Yeah, I tell people, Matt, like I've been telling everybody, like, I love Clip Studio Paint, that's my thing, but like I disagree anytime somebody says Photoshop is more resource heavy. You crazy. That's crazy sauce. Beautiful. I don't know, I'm like unfocused right now. You say fail a sketch. I say a majority of my sketches are get fucked up. Also, just FYI, I'm coming off of a big layoff of drawing, so that's why these next few weeks are going to be labeled as refresher courses because I am super rusty. I'm getting my groove back. I'm feeling a lot better. Like yesterday, I was having a hard time. This is our second day back from my hiatus, so no, but it's feeling really good. Like I'm really happy with I don't know, like I feel like I'm getting it back. So I'm happy with the little bit of progress we've made over the past 2 days anyway. Reminds of a guy on my art class like 20 years ago. He was able to do any works the teacher asked him, but doodled like a master on his sketchbook. Sounds like he didn't need to be in that class. No, just kidding. No, I don't know. That just comes down to not being interested. It's not so much maybe that they couldn't, more like they didn't give a shit. All right, class, I'm gonna need you to draw a circle. I don't work for the man. I draw squares all day. You know, like one of those things. Someone's at the door. Hold on, you guys hear the doorbell? Give me a second. I'm gonna be right back. Gotta check the door. All right, it was the Amazon guy dropping off a bunch of goodies. Is anyone drawing right now? Anyone anyone working on any projects, any client work, or are you doing any practicing? Anyone just fucking around? Just doodling? Nice. People and a tree. Its roots in the inside of the earth. Jesus Christ. How you doing? Long time no see. Are you working on some project these days? I got stuff going on, yeah. But yeah, it's good to see. I haven't been around, you know. But my home schedule is consistent again, you know. Things are all sorted out here, so that means that the stream schedule is going to be a lot more consistent now. But in regards to project, fan art projects for conventions, upcoming conventions, I just finished a Berserk piece. This is just a sample, sample of it. There's so much. This is like the most line work I've no, not the most. I'm sure there's more in like the Pokemon, but I'm really happy with how this one came out. There's so much details that you can't see on the through the camera, but in regards to fan art for the convention world, the convention side of my career, yeah, I have this done, and then I'm going to be working on a Digimon Masterwork, a Digimon Season 1. We're going to have all the characters from Digimon Season 1. I'm so looking forward to that one. I got all the research done already. Got the DVD. Finished going through the DVD already. I got all the reference pictures I need for all the Digimon. But yeah, so in regards to fan art, I have that. In regards to personal work, maybe I got something, maybe. But we have I mean, I have a lot of client work. I've just been busy. Just been busy. One of the things, like, I never stopped being busy with work, despite, you know, having to take care of everything here at home. But one thing, like I've stayed busy, but streaming is definitely something that we are going to be putting more time back into. Yeah. How have you been? A Berserk tribute. Yeah. It's not, you know, like it's. I'm not gonna draw every apostle, right? It's not. It's nothing like that. It was actually. I actually wasn't planning to do a Berserk piece. It just kind of happened. I was just like fuck it. Let's just, because I was gonna start the Digimon one like last year, late last year. But I was like, you know, let's do this Berserk piece. Just have a little bit of fun, you know. But in regards to what we're streaming, I'm a little rusty, so we're just kind of, you know, getting our feet wet. So for the next few weeks, it is just going to be a lot of refresher streams. I'm very happy with how the Berserk piece came out. If I can get I have a convention this weekend in Sacramento. If I can get the physical prints in hand on time, I'll debut it at that show. If not, 2 weeks from now, I have a convention in Maryland. I'll debut it there. Yeah, and I didn't share it online yet, the Berserk piece. I mean, I showed it here on stream, but I haven't like shared it online because I wanted to have the physical copies in hand before I shared it. I'll hit up the Discord when we're done here. So we have an okay amount of people in the chat. But anyway, anyone who's new here, I'm not very active on other social medias, but I am trying to unlock. You need 10,000 followers on TikTok to unlock their live streaming service, and I need less than 200 to get there. I'm not like very active on TikTok like at all. I posted up one thing like 3 years ago and it went viral, and that's just overnight I went from having like nobody to like having almost 10k, and it's just kind of floated there. So when TikTok put out a new thing saying that you could only access their streaming services by having 10k, anyway, I want access to that. So if anyone here is on TikTok and wants to shoot me a follow, you can do that. I appreciate it. But otherwise, there's a link to the Discord. No, I mean, I never post on TikTok. Like, it's just not a platform that it's not my kind. Like, I don't make, the stuff that I make doesn't fit with that audience. But I do want to utilize their live streaming service for this, because I could add that to our current multi-streaming setup, and I think that'd be really good So my real goal is to just get enough followers on there to unlock that service, and then we can, yeah, then we'll do some business with that. Oh yeah. Um that was in, I think, 2017. That's before, like, he was popular, but he hadn't like exploded yet. Um so yeah, that was a lecture that he had in San Francisco. And I think it was 2017, I believe. So yeah, I went to go see that lecture. Uh it was it was a comp. They focused on composition. They did a quick run through of the skull. Of course, there was a light perspective tutorial that they did. Hyunjin Kim did a. He's the one who did the skull portion of the workshop. My favorite part. If I can. Anyway, the favorite thing that I had of that week, or that workshop, was I was able to smoke a cigarette with Hyunjin Kim. That was fucking dope. Bummed a cigarette off me, or he bummed my lighter off of me. Yeah, we got a selfie together outside smoking a cigarette, so that's like one of my favorite pictures ever. Hey, thank you for the follow. Isn't there a problem to get TikTok stream key and add it to OBS to Streamlabs? I don't think so. Like, but regardless, TikTok has its own studio. Like, it's called TikTok Live Studio. So even if you have trouble getting the stream key to something like Streamlabs to multi-stream, you could use TikTok Studio separately, and as long as you have another camera, because you can't have two applications feeding off the same camera up here. But I have extra cameras, so I would dedicate a camera, and then I would have the Streamlabs going, which goes to Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, and Twitch, and then my second setup using the TikTok Live Studio, which you need 10,000 followers to access. That one would just be strictly a TikTok, yeah. So it's a whole thing, yeah. Getting the TikTok stuff to work on on OBS and Streamlabs, I believe, could be tricky, but that's not what I was gonna do. I was gonna use the TikTok Live Studio. No, I'm unfamiliar with it. Oh. Does it bleed? Oh, it does bleed. This music is making me feel like very winter cozy, you know? Oh, like bottom angle, bottom view. Yeah, you know, it's just not a very the reason that's probably one of the more difficult angles that people have issues with is it's not really a natural angle that you see people at. So like you don't most people don't even have that like in their visual library. So it's hard for them to like you couldn't even a lot of you would have trouble like eyeballing what that looks like unless you've done like structural and skull studies, right? Like if you've done your studies, then you can just kind of like you could figure it out just based on like the shape, right? But like if you are just like, what does it look like from underneath? Like when's the last fucking time you saw? I guess if you're a short person, but you know. Hey, that's good that you picked it back up. Yeah, age is irrelevant when it comes to drawing. So I'm glad you decided to pick it back up. A lot of people in their 40s, and I know this because I interact with a lot of people when I go to these conventions. I've been to a lot of conventions. I've talked to a lot of people. There's so many people who are like, no, I'm a little too old now. I'm like, what the fuck are you talking about? I'm too old to learn how to draw. Oh, I missed the brush pen. Oh shit! All right, next stream. Next stream is all brush pen. Oh, I missed this. Yeah, but anyway, my point was, yeah, I've come across so many people who use their age as like an excuse, and so it's dope that at 40 you picked it back up. That's fucking dope. It's only a midlife crisis if you know when you're gonna die. No, I'm just kidding. Nah, oh, give or take. But no, that's cool. I'm glad. And because I'm 35 or 6, one of those, and like the resources that are available now are like unlimited. You can learn like everything online. It's like the information you have access to is crazy. So it might even be for the best that you just went and did your own thing during the earlier years, the 20s and 30s, and then now in your 40s you have now you're a little more established, a little bit more mature, and all this information's available to you. You know what I mean? So that might have even worked out better than had you just stuck with it. All I gotta say. But butts are for poop. Nah. I appreciate everyone for hanging out. I am out of time. I got a lot that I have to do today. This was a fun stream. It's always nice to be on here and warm up with y'all for a little bit. Oh, crack my knuckles. So again, there's the links to the Discord server. It's an art Discord if you want to hop in. I appreciate it. Otherwise, you can find me. I exist on those other 2 platforms. Yeah. We will come back on tomorrow, probably around 10 to 11 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. I started early today because my dog woke me up early, but I will always let everyone in the Discord know when we go live. All right. Thank you for all the new people today. Yeah. Discord is the easiest way to reach me if you have any art questions or whatever. Or you need help with especially business stuff, like the Discord is dedicated for that kind of thing. So appreciate y'all. And I will catch y'all tomorrow. All right. Wait, we have to raid somebody. I'm so rusty. We have a tradition of always raiding someone at the end of a stream. So before you head out, I'm gonna drop you off at one of my art buddies. Someone who I used to do work with DeviantArt. You guys know DeviantArt? I used to do work with DeviantArt, and this is one of the people I worked with. So, ow, smack my face. All right, everybody, I will catch y'all tomorrow.